What's going on, guys? Brandon Taylor here from Delphic Argonauts. So in today's video, I thought I'd go over talking about the Dean Select, which is one of the other guitars I've been using on these two projects, and it's comparable to the Thuroghbred Stealth, which is I had reviewed about like a month and a half ago. But there are similarities. One thing being that it's the same body shape and the headstock's the same, but the finish and the pickups are what makes this different. So starting with the body, it is actually a gloss finish compared to a satin black finish. So most of the time when you are dealing with this type of finish, you'll probably have a lot of fingerprints and sweat that gets on the guitar, and especially on the neck. Because of that, you start getting a little bit more sloppy. It's harder to move up and down the fretboard. But what's really cool, see, yeah, you can get it in the light here. Notice this looks like it still has that satin finish. So that all the Select models that Dean does, as far as I'm aware, have this similar setup where you'll have the gloss body and have the satin neck. So that way you don't sacrifice playability with looks. So you get the best of both worlds, and that's one of the reasons why I really like the Select series that Dean has been doing now. If you guys can just do your Z's in that without a Floyd Rose, I would greatly appreciate that. But the other thing too is that the weight of this guitar is pretty much comparable to like a Les Paul Studio. I want to say it's chambered, maybe a little bit heavier, but so if you're looking for like a lighter guitar, not something that's as heavy as the Stealth, which is kind of more of like that regular Les Paul custom weight, then this one's gonna be more comparable to like a Studio. So if you want that lighter weight, you get it out of this. Excuse me. Also, the scale length is shorter than the Stealth, whereas the Stealth is a 25.5. This one is 24.75. So once again, comparable to a Gibson Les Paul. And it is a rosewood fingerboard instead of a ebony fretboard, unlike the Stealth model. And the pickups, I really like these pickups. They are the SH5 and the zebra finish, which, as far as I'm aware, no other guitar has this type of finish on the pickups that has any Seymour Duncans loaded within them. Only the Select models have them, which I think they have their the Nash Vegas, which is kind of like their Telly model, has them as well. Their Super Stretch style body, which I can never remember the name. I think I want to say it's called like the M3s. They all have these type of pickups. So pretty much any guitar in the Select line, you're gonna have these SH5s, which to me, though they're not my favorite passives, I still I like them as an alternative. So I'm gonna pretty much keep this guitar the way it is, pickup and all. The only thing I'd probably want to do, which I want to do with all of my guitars, which I think I've stated also in the Stealth video, is I want to put an Evertune bridge on all of my guitars just to keep them in tune. Most of the Dean guitars I have no problem with tuning, except for after playing an extended period of time, it may go down, maybe sharp, but it's usually maybe like one or two strings. I mean, I still play my Les Paul, to this day, just because, like I said, how much sentimental value it has, but it tends to go out of tune very easily, so I usually end up having to retune it every time that I play on it. So let's go. How about this? How about we go and listen to how it sounds in a full mix? So let's head on over there now. run through of the Dean Thuroghbred Select guitar. And of course, Dean guitars, you can't miss that logo, which I think is one of the most iconic logos next to Gibson, Fender, ESP. So if you are looking for a really solid guitar and not having to spend copious amounts of money, because let's face it, in this day and age, money is definitely hard to come by these days, check out the Dean Select series. All of them are usually between $8.99 to $1,000, and each one stands the test of time. Great quality guitars. You can pretty much use them from any genre, from blues to rock to heavy metal. And that's the reason why I like to use Dean guitars, because just how versatile these guitars are in every type of genre. So you guys take it easy. Catch you guys in the next video, and look forward to more information on the next 2 full LP releases for Delphic Argonauts. This is Brandon Taylor signing out.